In the ancient world, empires rose and fell, but one empire forged its power in iron, creating one of the most formidable military machines of its time, the Assyrian Empire. At its height, Assyria ruled over 500,000 square miles of territory and controlled a population of over 5 million people. But how did iron turn this ancient kingdom into a superpower? Join us as we explore how the Assyrians revolutionized warfare with iron, conquered vast lands, and changed the course of history. Before iron, bronze was the dominant metal for weapons and tools. However, bronze had limitations. It was brittle, costly, and required both copper and tin, which were not always easy to source. Around 1200 BCE, Assyrian blacksmiths unlocked the secrets of smelting iron. This breakthrough produced weapons that were 20 to 30% stronger than bronze, allowing for swords that held an edge longer and could penetrate armor. Iron was also more plentiful than tin and copper, which meant Assyria could now equip larger numbers of soldiers with high-quality iron weapons. The Assyrians became one of the first powers to standardize their military's equipment, outfitting thousands of soldiers with iron swords, spears, and armor. With this advantage, they could deploy organized units of around 50,000 soldiers, an impressive size for the time. Their army structure was revolutionary too, with specialized units of archers, cavalry, and charioteers. Assyrian chariots, reinforced with iron fittings, were powerful on the battlefield and gave them a strategic advantage. Iron also allowed the Assyrians to become masters of siege warfare. They developed iron-tipped battering rams, siege towers, and ladders that allowed them to scale or break through fortified city walls. This technology was rare at the time, and it gave the Assyrians an edge in capturing heavily defended cities. Between 900 and 600 BCE, Assyrian armies reportedly captured over 89 cities and destroyed 820 villages in their campaigns. They targeted fortified areas and empires like Urartu and Egypt, bringing massive territories under their control. One of their greatest achievements was the capture of Babylon in 689 BCE. With an army equipped with iron, the Assyrians broke through Babylon's defenses and secured a powerful position, controlling trade routes across the Middle East. This victory opened the door for more expansion into regions as far as the eastern Mediterranean and the Egyptian borders. Conquering Babylon also allowed Assyria to impose heavy taxes on the region's valuable resources, including silver, grain, and textiles. These resources helped finance future military campaigns, allowing them to conquer even more territory. Under Assyrian rule, life was strictly controlled, but their economy thrived. The Assyrians created an organized bureaucracy that taxed conquered lands, and these taxes funded massive infrastructure projects, including roads, canals, and defensive fortresses. The wealth brought by their conquests allowed them to invest in the arts, producing monumental architecture, intricate carvings, and impressive libraries. The Library of Ashurbanipal, for example, held over 30,000 clay tablets, preserving knowledge from across the empire. The Assyrian Empire eventually fell to a coalition of enemies in 609 BCE, but their iron weapons, battlefield tactics, and innovations in siege warfare left a lasting mark on history. Their mastery of iron reshaped the ancient world, creating a legacy of conquest and craftsmanship that remains influential even today. If you enjoyed learning about the Assyrians' incredible innovations, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. What ancient empire's technology would you like us to cover next?